Before proceeding further, let us understand the meaning of data. Data refers to raw facts and or figures. Data is an unsystematic fact or detail about something. The term data is derived from the Latin word datum, which means something given, a given, or something that should be taken into consideration. Plural of datum is data. The dictionary meaning of the word data is facts and statistics collected together for reference or analysis. Data alone has no certain meaning until and unless the data is explained and interpreted. It is just a collection of texts, numbers, words, and symbols. For example, if you have something like this one, Rihanna, $5,000, 98100123455, this can be considered as data. Another example, 020119884, this figure is data and does not provide any meaning.
As already told, that data is something which are raw facts or figures. It is just a collection of text or numbers, words or symbols from where we cannot come to any conclusion. In this example, you have seen that one represents nothing. It may be a serial number, it may be a roll number, it may be a count number. Next, 5,100 does not represent whether it is the school fees or it is the salary of an employee or these are other expenses. Further, this 98100123455, we are unable to understand whether it is mobile number or it is the bank account number. In the same way, next example, we are unable to understand whether this is an account number or a code of a particular item, where we cannot understand anything and it is only just figures or words which carry no meaning, which will carry meaning if only they are interpreted properly. These types of words or texts are called data.
After having understood the meaning of data, it is also important for us to understand the meaning of the word information. When the data is processed and transformed in such a way that it becomes useful to the users, it is known as information. Information is a systematic and filtered form of data which is useful. It is free from unnecessary details or immaterial things. The raw data is analyzed and organized in desired context, and only the necessary data is kept and the rest is discarded. The term information discovered from the Latin word informer, which means to inform. Information refers to the meaning data. In the above table, each and every value has some meaning. One stands for serial number. Rihanna is name. $5,000 is his salary per week. And 98100123455 is contact number. 020119884 is data. But if we write that date of birth, 2nd January 1984, it is information. Information is utilized in some significant way, such as to make decisions, forecasts, etc.
As already told, data are only raw facts or figures which do not convey us any particular information, or they are not in a position to enable us to arrive at any decision. Whether, in as already told in the previous slide, we had seen that one did not represent anything. We were unable to understand what the $5,000 means. But here, when we have assigned specific, clarified this system, that is, one stands for serial number, Rihanna stands for name, and 5,000 per dollar stands for salary per week. This raw data has now been converted into information, and only on the basis of the information we can take any decision. On the basis of data, we cannot take any decision or forecast.
Now we will understand the difference between data and information. Data means raw facts gathered about someone or something. On the other hand, when the data is processed and transformed in such a way that it becomes useful to the users, it is known as information. Data is in unorganized form. It is randomly collected facts and figures. When data is organized, it becomes information. Information presents data in a better way. Data may or may not be useful. Information is always useful. With meaningful data, that is information, an organization can take a decision. Data is not dependent on information. Information depends on data. If there is no data, there will be no information. You cannot make a decision based on the data. On the other hand, we can make a decision based on information. In the world of computers, data is the input or what you tell the computer to do or say. Information is the output or how the computer interprets your data and shows you the requested action or directive. Next, what is the meaning of database? A database is an organized collection of related data, mostly stored electronically in a computer system. In a database, data is stored in a way that makes it easy to retrieve. We can consider a database as a container of information. Examples of databases are an address book, a telephone directory, student data, customer data, a timetable. Each database consists of one or more tables. Tables contain rows called records and columns called fields. Suppose you own a grocery store. You need to keep detailed records of the materials or items available in your shop. You also need to store information about prices of the items, balance stock levels for reordering, all stocks, the bills to be paid or collected, etc. Now, if you maintain all this data manually, you will have to maintain several files with different types of information. Also, retrieving data from these manual files is very difficult. However, with the computerized system, you can use database programs such as Microsoft Access, OpenOffice.org base, and MySQL to organize the data as per your business need. Next, the use of computer-based database started to grow when the direct access storage devices such as magnetic disks became available from the mid 1960s onwards. Computer-based database can handle a large amount of different data. The database is a single large repository of data which can be used simultaneously by many departments and users. Databases store data or information in tables just like the one below. In this table, information is appearing in respect of two students who have not paid the school tuition fees. Now we discuss classification of databases. Databases are of various types, but as per our level of study, that is class 10, databases can be classified into two types. Number one, flat file database. The database that stores all of its data in one table only is called flat file database. This form of database is suitable only when the size of data is small. The patient database is an example of a flat file as all of the information is stored in one single table. You will find from the single table what is the room number allotted to a particular patient. What is the name of the doctor which is treating a particular patient, etc. Second, relational database. The relational database does not store all the data in one table. The relational database stores data in multiple tables which are linked together. Relational databases are used for medium to large amount of data. Relational databases have tables that are related to each other by common fields. Once the tables are linked together, each one can read the data from the other. It is the most common type of database. A sample of relational database comprising of three tables is shown here. Customer table shows customer ID, customer name, customer address. Account number table shows the balance in the particular account number. Depositor table shows account number against the particular customer ID. We have already uploaded many courses on various important topics such as past tense, present tense, future tense, most common mistakes in English grammar, web applications, internet, computer virus, spreadsheet, etc. You can watch the same on our website pratkirpaclasses.com. Thanks for watching. If you like our course, please spare some time to give a star rating to our course.